Believe it or not, it's up to you. But here's the story about a peculiar discovery in a long-abandoned Japanese home. Nestled in an unassuming corner of a forgotten town, this house, untouched for years, was once the dwelling of a grandmother. The walls, now peeling with age and neglect, bore silent testimony to the passage of time. Yet it was not the house that held our attention, but what was found inside. In a dusty old room, a traditional Japanese doll was discovered. This was no ordinary doll. Its delicate features, intricate kimono, and glossy black hair were a stark contrast to the dilapidation around it. Time seemed to have forgotten this little artifact, leaving it untouched amid the decay. But there was something more, an eerie sense of being watched. An uncanny aura surrounded this doll, making the air around it heavy with a sense of unease. The lifeless eyes of the doll appeared to follow your every move, as if it held a consciousness of its own. This is where our story begins, with the discovery of a doll in an old abandoned house. A doll that might seem innocent at first glance, but holds a secret that is as chilling as it is fascinating. A secret that is intertwined with age-old beliefs and urban legends that have been whispered in hushed tones across generations. This is a tale that walks the thin line between reality and the supernatural. A tale that is bound to make your heart race and your mind wander. But remember, what you choose to believe is entirely up to you. So there it was, an innocent-looking doll with an uncanny aura, waiting to reveal its secret. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe now and comment if you want to know more about Japan in our way, or are interested in our online live tour of visiting haunted places in Japan in the summer. Stay tuned and see you next time. Believe it or not, it's up to you. But here is the story about a doll whose hair grows over time. This isn't your average tale. It's a folklore that has been whispered in the corners of Japan for decades. It's the story of a Japanese doll, found in an old, abandoned grandmother's house that's been standing in ruins for years. A doll, with hair that grows mysteriously, as if it were alive. This doll isn't just a doll. It's a symbol of intrigue, of mystery, and of a culture rich in beliefs and superstitions. In Japan, dolls aren't mere playthings. They're seen as vessels, receptacles of something far more powerful, more potent. So imagine the chill that might run down your spine when you find a doll, forgotten and forsaken, with hair that grows over time. As the days pass, the hair lengthens, strand by strand, as if it were drawing life from an unseen source. The story doesn't end here. The legend of the growing hair doll is tinged with an eerie warning. If you ever chance upon such a doll and find its eyes staring back at you, beware. It's said that something ominous might befall you within a week. So if you ever find yourself staring at a doll in an abandoned place, make sure you don't lock eyes. It might just be a story, an urban legend, but why take the risk? In Japan, it's believed that dolls are imbued with souls. They're not discarded without a thought, like unwanted trash. Instead, they're taken to temples when they've served their purpose, treated with respect, as if they were living entities. The doll, they say, is more than just a plaything. It's a vessel, a receptacle of something far more powerful. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe now and comment if you want to know more about Japan in our way, or are interested in our online live tour of visiting haunted places in Japan in summer. Stay tuned and see you next time. Believe it or not, it's up to you. But here's the story about an eerie encounter with a doll. Now imagine this, making eye contact with such a doll. What do you think might happen? Well, it's not just any doll we're talking about. It's the Japanese doll whose hair mysteriously grows, a doll that carries an uncanny legend with it. If you happen to lock eyes with it, a sense of dread might wash over you, and that dread isn't baseless. According to the legend, those who make eye contact with this doll invite danger into their lives, and not just any danger, but an event so perilous it could shake you to your very core. And it's said to happen within a week of the encounter. It's a chilling warning that tingles down your spine. Yet, it's a thrill that makes the heart race. A chilling sense of anticipation that makes each passing day feel like a countdown. One could dismiss it as just a scary tale, a figment of an overactive imagination, but the accounts of those who have experienced it might make you think twice. Such a warning might have you questioning, why a doll? Why this particular Japanese doll with growing hair? Well, dolls in Japanese culture aren't just toys. They are believed to be vessels that hold souls, a belief that lends an eerie aura to these seemingly innocent objects. The warning, while ominous, isn't just about scaring you, it's a cautionary tale, a reminder to respect the unknown, to tread lightly when you find yourself in the realm of the supernatural. So if you ever stumble upon a doll in an abandoned place, take heed. Do not let your eyes meet. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe now and comment if you want to know more about Japan in our way, or if you're interested in our online live tour of visiting haunted places in Japan in the summer. Stay tuned and see you next time. In Japan, dolls are not just mere objects, they carry a piece of soul within them. Let's delve into this a bit further, shall we? You see, in the land of the rising sun, dolls are revered for more than just their aesthetic beauty or their role in play. They're seen as carriers of souls, vessels that can house the spirit of the person they represent. It's a belief deeply rooted in their culture, a tradition that goes back to ancient times. For many Japanese people, dolls are more than just inanimate objects. They're treated with a level of respect, often seen as companions or even family members. They're cherished, cared for, and sometimes even prayed to. It's a practice that speaks volumes about the Japanese people's respect for life and the spirit world. But what happens when a doll has served its purpose? What happens when it's time for it to retire? Disposing of these soul-carrying dolls isn't as simple as tossing them into a trash bin. Oh no, that would be seen as disrespectful, even sacrilegious. Instead, these dolls are often taken to temples. In a ritual known as Ningyo-kuyo, they are treated with the same reverence as one would treat a departed loved one. The dolls are thanked for their service, prayed over, and then finally laid to rest. It's a beautiful, albeit eerie, tradition that once again underscores the deep respect the Japanese have for these seemingly simple objects. So the next time you come across a doll in a crumbling, abandoned house in Japan, remember this: that doll could be carrying a soul, a spirit that has stories to tell. Approach it with respect, with reverence, and whatever you do, don't lock eyes with it. Remember, dolls in Japan are more than just toys. They are revered, respected, and even feared. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe now and comment if you want to know more about Japan in our way, or are interested in our online live tour of visiting haunted places in Japan in summer. Stay tuned and see you next time. So, there you have it. A tale that straddles the line between the mysterious and the eerie. A tale that reminds us that the line between the ordinary and the extraordinary is often blurred, and that the world is full of phenomena that defy explanation. Whether it's a doll with growing hair or a lingering gaze that promises misfortune, the world of the unexplained is a fascinating place to explore. The story of the growing hair doll is a testament to the rich tapestry of urban legends and folklore that abound in Japan. It's a haunting narrative that paints a vivid picture of the supernatural, and it's a reminder that there are many mysteries in this world that are yet to be unraveled. And while it's easy to dismiss such stories as mere figments of the imagination, it's also important to remember that these tales have a way of capturing our deepest fears and our wildest curiosities. They remind us that the world is a place of wonder and mystery, and that there are many things that we do not yet understand. So if you're intrigued by the story of the growing hair doll and want to delve deeper into the world of Japanese urban legends, we invite you to join us on our journey. Subscribe to our channel and leave a comment if you want to learn more about the fascinating world of Japanese folklore. And if you're feeling particularly adventurous, we also offer an online live tour of haunted places in Japan during the summer. It's an opportunity to explore the eerie and the unexplained, and to immerse yourself in the rich tapestry of Japanese folklore. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe now and comment if you want to know more about Japan in our way, or are interested in our online live tour of visiting haunted places in Japan in summer. Stay tuned and see you next time.